Welcome back. So far we've logged into a Linux system and learned how to list the contents of our directory and create new ones and some basics of navigating around. So at this point I'm at the top level and I can use the ls with or without the -l option, and that allows me to see the contents of my account and what directories or files were available. And last time we looked at the change directory or or the cd command, and we learned how we could navigate to other directories, and we would see a visual reminder of the command prompt changing as we moved around from directory to directory. And once I was in the CME 211 directory, I could move to the assignment 1 directory. And if for whatever reason I wanted to move back out of that directory hierarchy, I could do cd ... cd ... again. So at this point, I've moved back to my home directory. Instead of doing cd one directory level at a time, I can do CME 211 and tell it that I want to move all the way into the assignment 1 subdirectory of that folder. So here I'm providing the first directory name, and then here is what's called a path separator, which is a slash in Linux, and then this is the subdirectory. So I'm telling it to change directory to CME 211, and once you're there, move to the assignment 1 subdirectory. So I'll press enter, and instead of moving one directory at a time, I can move potentially through multiple different directories at the same time. This can be used with the ... option to move up a directory level. So for example, let's say I was getting ready to start assignment 2 and I'd like to move into the assignment 2 directory. So I changed directory to assignment 2, and once I was sitting here working on assignment 2, maybe I'd like to go back to assignment 1 and refresh my memory, look at some of those files. So one option would be to ... to that directory and then use the change directory command again to go to assignment 1, but that's a bit of typing. So what's more convenient is I'm going to tell it that I want to change directory up a level, and then I can use the path separator and tell it where to move relative to there. So right now I'm in assignment 2 subdirectory as indicated here, and now I'm going to cd ... /assignment 1. I hit enter, and unfortunately I made a typo, so I'm going to retype that and put in the missing n. I type cd ... assignment 1, I press enter, and now you see that instead of being in the assignment 2 directory as I was before, I've now moved into the assignment 1 directory. The other option I have that's a real time saver is that I can always move back to the directory where I was before. So let's say I had come back here to the assignment 1 directory, done some things, and was ready to move back to the assignment 2 directory. The obvious choice here is that I could do this, but that's a fair amount of typing, and what I'm going to do instead is do a cd dash. And the dash is a special option, and it tells the system that you'd like to move back to the directory where you were before. So if you recall, before I was in the assignment 2 directory, so if I press enter, I move directly from the assignment 1 to the assignment 2 directory. And that's because assignment 2 is where I was previously. The other time saver is that if I wanted to get all the way back up a level to my top level home directory, I could do this, but that could involve a fair amount of typing. So there's always a shorthand. If I do cd tilde, that automatically moves me all the way back up to the top level of my account. And so this is a good time to kind of review and explain again what the command prompt here is showing you. So if you look at where I was before, what the full command prompt is telling me is corn28 is the name of the computer I'm logged into. This is just a separator, and the tilde here has a special meaning. That tells you that this is the home directory, and my home directory from there, I'm in CME 211, and then I'm in the assignment to subdirectory of CME 211. So at any point, if I get lost or I'm unsure about where I am, I can always do cd tilde, and that moves me back to my home directory, the directory at the top level of my account.